Hi folks, and welcome to another D French guitar lesson. Today I'm going to teach you a very simple blues lick that'll make you sound like a pro in just a matter of minutes. But before we get started, go ahead and push that subscribe button to receive updates on new videos. The lick we're going to do today is going to be in the key of A, and if you remember from a previous video, we learned how to play a 12-bar blues in the key of A major. And we did it using power chords. So a 12-bar blues, if you remember, is just 12 measures of A, D, E, and A. And then it just keeps repeating 12 bars at a time. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to take that same 12-bar blues and we're going to play a lick over it that uses the same pattern for each different chord change. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with our open A. And our third finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So we're going to slide from here up to the 4th fret. When I slide, I always think of pushing air out of an air mattress, so I try to push that sound forward like it's a wave. But when you do a slide, you're not using your right hand to keep that sound going, so you got to put enough pressure on that finger to keep the sound sustained. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with this. So start with your open A. Just do that a few times till you get used to the slide. And all we're going to do is we're going to follow that F sharp minor pentatonic scale. And we're just following it up and then back down to the E. So it's going to be A, B, C sharp, E, F sharp, A, F sharp, E. Give that a try. And remember, when you're sliding, you want to be able to give it enough pressure to keep that sound sustained. And with your right hand, you want to make sure you're doing alternate picking. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so let's do that again, starting on an open A. Okay, let's slow it down for a second. And go back and repeat it. So each of these is one measure, so you can do that 4 times in the beginning of the 12-bar blues. So if you're doing over the A chord, change to the D in the 12-bar blues. So what we have to do is we have to move that whole pattern up to the 5th fret. And instead, in the first position, our nut here kind of replaces our first finger. Now we don't have that, so we've got to use our first finger to get that open D. So we're going to start here on the D, 5th fret of the 5th string. And same thing, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, and slide up to the 9th. So 5, and then the same pattern as before, that minor pentatonic. And again, you're going to be sliding from the 7th to the 9th, so you got to make sure you're putting enough pressure on that 3rd finger. Blues, you do that for 2 measures or 2 bars, and then you're going to go back to that A for 2 measures. 2. Okay, now we're going to go to the 5 chord or the E, and we're going to do that same pattern on the 5th string. We've got to move up to the 7th fret. So your first finger's here on the 7th fret, that's your E, and you're going to do the same thing. 7, 9, 11. Again, so it's E. back to the D. Then back to the A. And then on a turnaround, that's our 5 chord, go back to the E. And then it goes back to the beginning. Okay, so if we do that in the 12 bars, I'm going to play all the way through, and you'll hear each of the changes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, turn around. Okay, so that equals up to 12 bars. You have 4, 2, which is 6, 2 more, which is 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. There's your 12-bar blues. Okay, so with something like this, once you get that down, starting off with the technique, then we want to think of efficiency. So, going from the A, we got to be able to get our finger up here to that D. So you're ending here on the E. Think efficiency, try not to do as much movement as possible. And back to the A. And then we're going back here again from the E, or the A, or E. Practice that over the rhythm here. Technique, get the efficiency, get the rhythm, and we want to start making it musical. You can start modifying a little bit, kind of have fun with it, make your own. So, again, this is an easy 12-bar blues rhythm or lick that'll make you sound professional pretty quick. And then once you get it down, start having fun with it, start playing with it, and start making it your own. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next lesson.